Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Zentreya is leaving VShojo. Zentreya is, of course, one of the founders of VShojo, at least the founding members in when it comes to VTubing of VShojo. She was there pretty much from the beginning. She was there before VShojo happened, so she's going to be there after VShojo happens. Whatever happens to VShojo is what it's going to be. Of course, right now, there is a lot of wondering what the hell is going on with the company, what the hell is going on with everything, because it is a weird thing that so many people, some actual back of the business founders, some managers, people like that have been leaving. You have Giga, who recently announced that she will not be renewing the contract. In fact, she's going to be terminating the contract as of today, the 27th. And now we have Zentreya from VShojo, who is going to be leaving. This is something big. This is something insane. I did not expect this. This is something that I think no one expected, because Zen was kind of like, almost seemed like one of those ride or die people for VShojo, but things change and people move on. Let's see what she says specifically. It says, on July 11th, I will be leaving VShojo for new opportunities and a new adventure. My time here was long and I had many fun moments. It will feel like the end of the world, but know that I will always be here for all of you. Nothing will change other than where I am currently. Thank you to VShojo for many years and the memories. Sadly, times change and paths change, and I decided that I want to follow my own path and do new things in life. I hope you all will continue to follow me on this adventure. I know change is scary. It's a scary thing to see something you saw grow change, but that is how life goes. We all take this walk eventually. Let's go on this adventure together. Thank you all for your continued support. And even if this is where your stop is, then thank you regardless, and best wishes to VShojo. Of course, people are responding. While Spice, all the love your way, Zen, and everyone will follow wherever you go. Keep being your amazing self. All the love and respect for you, Zen. Everybody's giving her love and respect. You got this. Everyone is doing some big support. It is, of course, something that is, like I said, it's a big shock to a lot of people. It's a big shock to, I'm pretty sure, VShojo too. It's a big shock to me, and never expected her to leave. Like I said, she really seemed like a ride or die, but this isn't her giving up on VShojo. This is her figuring she's got bigger pastures to be at. She's got bigger places to be. She's got more things to do. She's got more people to help make happy, and she is not going to be held back by an agency, because agencies, after you get to a certain size, agencies do hold you back a bit, unless you're like Hololive, etc. But they can, especially the smaller agencies that are pretty much like VShojo, is more like a management one versus an actual doing everything for you agency. They can hold you back in the end. So that is one of the things that does happen. I do wish her the absolute best. I do know that she will do an amazing job outside of VShojo. She will be an amazing creator, as she always has been. The Nijisisters love to try to bring back the past when it comes to Hololive in order to make the other side seem as bad as their side is. What I mean by their side is not their VTubers, because a lot of the VTubers are actually good people. I'm talking about the upper management, the people in charge, the people who are the decision makers in the company. I'm not talking either about the direct talent managers, because a lot of them seem to at least try to help the talents, but when it comes to the upper management, middle and upper management, they're all screwy in that company. But here we go. Let's see what they say. As a Niji fan, I agree, like using S harassment from nearly 4 years ago as a gotcha is very weird. The S harassment isn't from 4 years ago, from Nijisanji, by the way. The S harassment is very recent as maybe, a year ago or less. Any new women have always been hit by Aster specifically. And it says, is it wrong to pull an incident up when you have people constantly dogpile on the company they hate for serious issues, while sweeping the issues of the same nature on the end under the rug and act like everything is fine when they call them out? And this is about Mel. Mel, way back in the past, Yozora Mel. Yes, she did get removed recently, terminated because of breach of contract. Early on in her career, I covered this as well. So I never hid this. I covered this. That when it happened, things that happened in the past, Mel's manager, there was a very bad manager that she had, who would force her to have private meetings with him and make her feel very uncomfortable and make it so that she was always alone with him in one way or another, sexually harassing her, basically. And this made it so that, one, a big change happened in Hololive afterwards. They made it so that no manager could have single alone time if they are of the different genders, single alone time, even if they are same gender like a woman, single alone time with a talent. You have to have someone else with them, especially if it's a male manager for female talent. One thing that was changed there. You can't have alone time. Two, that manager was sacked. They were basically removed from everything. They were removed from Hololive. They could no longer be working for them. They were blacklisted from Hololive. And that's one of the things that they brought up. The next thing that they bring out, apparently, is the disrespectful needy fans are the victims of S harassment. Like, I don't like them either, but y'all still denying blank is an S pest, like he hasn't done this before. So they're trying to bring stuff back like, we have an S harassment problem, but Hololive did 4 years ago in the early days of Mel, 4 or 5 years ago. I think this was even more, it's like 5 years ago. And they fixed it. They changed the way things happened. They reacted to it because until they were informed of it from Mel, they had no clue. It just looked like a manager, doing meetings with a staff. They found out later he went way beyond that. He did other creepy things against Mel, and they removed him, and they changed all of their operating procedures moving forward when it came to talents and managers. So that was good. They did change everything. They apologized for it. They even gave her help if she needed it, monetary-wise, if she needed to move, if she needed to sue him, anything like that. They actually, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, they actually offered her some actual help. Money-wise, psychologically-wise, all that kind of stuff in order to help her because she was a victim. Now, this is very low of Nijisisters to do this, to try to pull something up 5 years ago when they are currently dealing with an S-pest now. They're dealing with it now. Not 4 years ago, not 5 years ago, not even 2 years ago, now. This is an issue now that they're trying to push under the rug because it makes their company look bad. Kojima Productions has recently released, as of Thursday, Death Stranding officially to the world. And they have done something in Tokyo with Pekora recently. They had a whole big hullabaloo, a whole big panel that Pekora was going to be a part of. And of course, as you can tell there, she was there virtually. And they asked him specifically why he included her in Death Stranding. That's right, Peko, the director, likes the word a lot. Director, why choose Pekora? I watched her play Death Stranding, which is, remember, that's when he really started to get interested in her, and he watched her also play Metal Gear Solid games. On this, this is fun to watch. I was surprised. I understand why she's popular. And then Pekora responds, I'm happy to hear that. What about the idea to add her into the game? Someone else asked. If I like something, I will add it in. That is peak Kojima. Kojima always does that. If I like it, I'll put it in. If it interests me, if I find it neat, like this is neat, it goes into his game. No Sagi cap, Pekora says. He will say because she added a no Sagi cap that you can actually have in there. It's not cap like the other thing, but it's an actual no Sagi hat that he added into there that you can see Norman Reedus wear if you are in the game and you get through there. Yes, he can wear an actual no Sagi cap. He will say, Peko, when wearing it, the hat is very popular among the staff too. Norman Reedus says it a lot too. And I've shown that in a previous video on kind of the meme section of him saying, Otu Peko. And then like the way he's saying it, this is Pekora and all that kind of stuff. You can have him scream that after he meets her. So that is amazing to see. And here is a little bit of it.
Pekora-san!
And that's her being there.
よろしくお願いします。お二人はどれぐらいぶりになるんですか？
収録ぶりですかね。
収録はいつ頃？
いつやったっけな。 結構前。
いつです。
いつでしたっけ？
結構前な感じがしました。
そうですよね、ペコ。
ペコ
すごい監督気に入ってくれるからペコって言葉を。
はいはい。
監督、
はいはい。
どうしてオフ
いや
ァーしたんですか？
彼女がデスストやってるのを見まして、おええやないかと思って、ちょっとびっくりしてしまいました。なるほど、この人気はわかるわと思って。
はあ。
嬉しい。
でもゲーム内に登場させるというアイディアは。
はい。いや好きなのは何でも入れますよ。
And of course, there you go.
今
The
ですね
Nosagi cat.
ちょうどサムが頭に可愛らしい
これ
帽子をかぶってますけれども。
ノンサギキャップだ。
And then, of course, the rest continues on as I had mentioned it. I just wanted you to hear it directly from them, and I wanted you to hear Pekora reacting to everything and seeing the Nosagi cap and everything. So, of course, big congratulations to her once again. I've said it many times over. Very big congratulations to her for being a part of Death Stranding 2. Meloco Kyoran is, in my opinion, one of the good ones inside of Nijisanji. And she is, of course, someone who did have a 3D recently. And it was on the 27th JST, of course. Let's take a look at what she did. It's going to be a short one, about an hour. It's just a 3D showcase. Let's take a look. So, of course, she goes through. That one was nice. I believe that was Error. Yeah, I believe that was Error. That's a Vocaloid song that she started out with, which is very nice. Yeah, she has that. Action-packed. Fucking action-packed. And she got her feather back or whatever.
You can never beat me.
Oh no, that was a
Laying a hand on
parasol.
my precious friend. I hope you're ready to face the consequences.
And people in the background is Illyra and Anna. Now, say what you will about them, but if they are her friends, then cool. Have them on your 3D. You're the one who chooses. Your singing voice is wanted by nobody. Ooh, I'm pretty sure a lot of singers have that thought in their head. And there you go. You have another VTuber there. Helping her out. She has a lot of people. Holy crap. Look, think however you want about the people that are singing with her. Think about whatever you want about the people that are around her. This is still amazing that they did this for her, and the quality of it has gotten better than what I've seen in the past. And another thing, say what you want about Enna. She has a really good voice. Really good singing voice. I'll just say that right now. We're talking about Meloco right now, but yes, Enna does have a really good singing voice.
Oh my god. I was so happy to sing together with them, you know, even though we...
This 3D is not bad at all. The face doesn't look too bad. It's better than some ones that they've used in the concerts, for God's sakes. This 3D is not bad at all. Like, honestly, although the straps look interesting, but other than that, the 3D looks pretty cool. What the heck is going on here? What in the world? That was an experience. I'm sorry that was the last thing that you saw before we ended this whole thing, but that was a thing that happened. That was absolutely a thing that happened there. And I don't know what to say about it other than that. Other than, congratulations, Meloco. And I do wish you the best in the future. You do seem like an amazing person. And, of course, you're going to go far. You've already gone very far, but you're going to go even further. Neuro-sama, of course, as we know, is an independent AI VTuber created by Vtuber, the ever-beloved turtle out there, the turtle programmer. And she does have a sister in Evil Neuro, which is basically her evil twin. And she has actually come out with something interesting. She has a song, the solo song, her debut solo song called Boom. This is a kind of a music video / performance of it. And of course, let's take a look at this section. I will, of course, be only showing you a short section of it because YouTube, in its ever-loving wisdom, really screws me over every single time that I put out any kind of music. But still, I love showing it to you guys. So here we go. There you go. She even curses in that one. The lovely evil Neuro. But it's great that they are continuing that. They are a very beloved VTuber, even though they are an AI VTuber. A lot of people hate AI for different reasons. But in this case, there is a human being behind it, which is Vedal. He is the one who, you know, is the owner of the channel, etc. So it isn't just some random slop AI. It is actually someone putting a lot of effort into this and doing things to really entertain everybody and to get everybody hyped. So I personally have no issues with it. There's still going to be people who do, but I did want to show you guys the wonderful things that are happening with Evil Neuro and Vedal. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, positive space for everybody, and of course, I do this to try to bring people up. Today, we're talking about Calliope Chaos VT, an adorable gremlin, certified dit, and silly little Twitch streamer. Ooh, cringe is dead, and I absorbed its powers. Let's take a look at what they have available. And of course, they repeat the same thing here, of course. Yunamichu is the banner there, the one who did the banner. Let's take a look at a little bit of content that they have here for us. The sound, hopefully.
Oh! It would probably help if I stopped blowing myself up.
Probably would.
I say as I blow myself up yet again.
I do that a lot. I do that a lot in these games. Thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. If I do find their YouTube side, I will show you their YouTube side. But of course, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.